Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And off we go from Minneapolis. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. Complete out to the right. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And the Eagles will take possession. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. On play action, here's May. He gets this to Michael Mayer. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Here's Etienne on 1st down. He breaks the tackle. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
That's Thomas. He's got it. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
An option give here to Etienne. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Here's the pistol snap to May. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Quite the opening drive they've put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. To the air on 1st down, May. caught near the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. And he gets in, touchdown! The Eagles have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Drake made the touchdown! Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He puts some power on a deep one left. It is caught at the 20. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get it down to a single point. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings tie this game 7-7. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. They pull out the reverse. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Connection made. Travis Etienne. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. They go right back to Etienne. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Going play action, May. Flushed out of the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the gun, Etienne gets it. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
May now on third down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Vikings take over on his 5th interception of the season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle,
pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
On second down, Warren. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here. On third and long, it's McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're staring at fourth and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He has it at the 33. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Here's first and 10 from the 34. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. ETN again. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That's Harrison Phillips there for the stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They bring Wilson in motion right. From the gun, it's May. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like... Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Only gets a yard there to make it second and 9.
That's simply a foot race to the outside that he's used to winning. Seen him get beat there and forced to take it out of bounds near the line? Well, that's just a tremendous effort and tremendous speed by that defense.
On second down, it's ETN. Room to run inside the 20. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
So all he needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. Became real easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Nothing doing that time, and it leaves them on 2nd and goal. He sent a man in motion. And he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a second quarter lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. On play action now, McCarthy. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy has his man. It's Addison. And that will not be enough for a first down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, McCarthy. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. So once again, J.K. Scott out to punt it away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So no return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Counter give to Etienne. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Taking his shot, deep down the field it goes. Wanted to get it to Thomas, but it's intercepted. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6, yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
To the air, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Will Reichert now to try the Vikings field goal. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Look at this out of the bag of tricks. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Eagles take over first and 10. Their own 27-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now give this up the middle to ETN. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs, in fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to care.
And the Vikings rush brings him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the 1st. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. Here's made in the air. Completes this one to Hill. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot, and believe it, your guy can get there.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Man in motion, out of the slot. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. He finds space into the red zone. It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles now lead by 10. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. The Vikings in possession. 2nd and 3 now. From the 37. He's trying to push the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Takes the handoff, now to throw. That's going to be caught by Washington. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They're going play action. Got Washington, it's complete. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it, and he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's ETN. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
On play action, here's May. That's Mayer, he's got it! And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st down throw for May. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
He's on the move. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Dre Greenlaw picks it off. And the Vikings will start with it in the 4th after an interception to end the quarter. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. First field goal was good. His second look from inside of 45 yards. Smith able to put it through. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And this kick is going to go out of bounds. Oh my, that's going to place the ball at the 40-yard line. First and 10 from the 41. They motion the tight end over. Here's the pistol snap to May. ETN on the catch. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles lead by 15 now. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He'll get this to Jefferson. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 6 brings up 3rd down and 8.
Here's McCarthy to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. 58 yards on the punt there. And it'll be their football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Sending a tight end in motion left. Now a carry by ETN. And he's brought down for a loss.
Even on the outer edges of this field, Kate, a cornerback making a stop behind the line, it's impressive. But in the middle 3rd, that takes a special and fearless type of cornerback.
May now from the gun. That's Thomas. He's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. This is ETN. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Motioning him from the slot right. 2nd and 13. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down. May now. He lets one fly deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 4th and long. Punter on now, and he gets into this one. He'll get it at the 9. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. This one returned for 11 yards. And it's going to be Vikings football. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Now McCarthy. He's got him. That's Addison. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles. I like that, Kate. That's going to keep a defense honest. That proves that they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to hit.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They go play action here. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. McCarthy throwing here. Throwing this back in the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up 4th and long.
Will Riker it on for the field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And doing what they can against the lead as it's back down to 12.
He's happy to bring him 3 points closer, but I'm sure he sees the situation of the game. He knows 3 isn't going to cut it to end these drives. They need to find the end zone.
Well, some trickery here on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now a give to ETN running right. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Motioning left is their running back. From the 31. This one finds Taylor. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Here's ETN. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. That's Harrison Phillips there for the stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Here's ETN on the give. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
May now on 3rd down. And the Vikings rush brings him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Got 46 on his first punt, so this one's pushing a little more distance. Fields this clean at the 30. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. He manages 13 on this punt return. And they're going to take over possession. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive, 1st and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st and 10, here's McCarthy. It's taken in by Washington. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He loses the football. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. A Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal. He's going to keep this one, and he's going to be touchdown right at the line, so no gain on the play. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
That's what I call a good old-fashioned willpower play. Who's got more will and who's got more power to move the man in front of them? Defense won that one.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Has this at the 6. Trying to reverse it on the kick return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying it right side with Etienne. He's out in the clear. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off, but don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon and give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Now don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels, and right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. We'll see them tackle 2nd and goal after the break. Now give, it's Etienne headed left. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. Can't manage even a yard on 2nd and goal, and they'll have 3rd and goal from the 5.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. They're going to run with Etienne. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Eagles make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles push the lead up to 12. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he got all in that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
He's throwing deep to the left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Eagles take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings have some new life in the 4th. Oh, my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pass is caught by Addison. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Offense up to the line fast. 2nd down, looking for options. Has his man. It's Addison. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. It is caught left side. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
A 3-yard pickup.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Room up the sideline, now at the 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 9-yard loss.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He beams one deep right side. He's got it inside the 25. Working quickly here. Warren here from the gun. He's going to make it down to the 15-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Offense up to the line fast. Looking for it with Warren. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And he has right, partner. What do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
One after try, good by Reichert. And the Vikings trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Eagles leading by 5. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted! Keely Ringo picks it off! And the defense has come through. They're in the end zone, and that gives them the lead! So a pivotal moment for the Vikings as they go for 2.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point.
Here he is to throw! And he's into the end zone, so that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this 4th quarter. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Starting from the 5. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. From the gun, ETN gets it. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group and he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
ETN on 3rd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, these are not the plays that are like bold in the stat sheet when you look back on it. But these are the kind of gains by the running back that keep the offense on schedule and move the chains.
Running back sent in motion. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
target. It's Hill. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Now to throw. Throw reeled in by Thomas. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Throwing now. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here he is to throw. He finds space, middle of the field. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They call the timeout with 4 seconds remaining, and we're going to get ready to potentially see overtime. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. They're going to mark this as a 24-yarder. Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they force overtime.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, well, if things go a specific way in OT, the next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Junior Colson. And the Eagles make the interception on the final play of regulation. They've got some serious momentum now as we head to overtime. Well, Brock, 4 quarters. So as we go through this coin toss, Brock, I'm sure most of our fans know it, but this is something that can decide the game. If the team who gets it first scores a touchdown, the game is over. But if they only kick a field goal, their opponent gets it with a shot to win or tie. And if we play beyond those 2 possessions, the next score would then win.
Will Weichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Now hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on